So let's talk about this whole COVID-19 era and the fact that a lot more people are living sedentary lifestyles and how that affects our back. How do we kind of find a space or balance between the fact that we are working from home or we are at home a lot more and doing maybe less activity and keeping our spines healthy and in a good space?
So, unfortunately, one of the things that COVID-19 has brought us is sedentary lifestyles, like you rightly mentioned. So, if you're working from home, it becomes even more difficult because when you're in the office, you're moving from office to office, you're, making photocopies, you're doing all sorts of things, which keeps you active more. But when you're at home, unfortunately, you could be working on your bed, you could be working on your couch.
Yeah.
You could be working on your kitchen stool, on the floor.
Kitchen stool.
So there's so many things that can happen. And I'm seeing the effect of that here in my office because I've actually seen a surge of neck pain, back pain since the pandemic started. And when you ask questions, a lot of people are working from home. So they'll say things like, yeah, since I started working from home, I've been having this pain. So simple things. You need to create a simple workspace at home.
Okay.
And when I say workspace, I'm not talking about a full ergonomic chair, excellent table. If you have a simple dining set, table and chair, that could be a very good starting place.
Okay.
You can use some pillows to support yourself. If you have notebooks, for instance, if you don't have a desktop like you would have in your office, you just need some notebooks to put under your laptop, elevated, and that helps to improve your posture.
Okay.
So simple things. You don't need fancy things. And you need to make sure that maybe every 45 minutes you're taking a water break. Every 30 minutes, you take your eyes off the monitor. Simple things like that so that you can reduce your stress levels.
Can reduce your stress levels with work. Okay, so let's talk really briefly about intentional exercising as a preventative measure when it comes to back issues.
Sure. So exercising is a great way to reduce back pain. I always say there are different types of exercises.
Okay.
There's the cardio, which we're running, we're jogging, and then there's the strengthening exercises like your sit-ups, core strengthening exercises and all that. But then there's also stretches.
Okay.
And stretches are an excellent way to reduce muscle tension, to strengthen the muscles that are weak. And that can also help to reduce back pain, especially in the early phases of back pain.
Okay.
So that's why it becomes so important that people don't wait till they realize they cannot walk or they cannot get up from bed before they want to solve their back pain. If we catch it early, sometimes it just means simple exercises and you can get a lot of relief and fix that back problem.
That's amazing. I think one of the last things that I want to talk about is traditional chiro. So this machine it's a new wave, it's a new thing. We haven't really seen it before. But what we know are the adjustments. Are we still, doing those as a form of treatment and even as a preventative? Because most people walking around need an adjustment or two. So what are adjustments and, how should we be doing them often?
So adjustments, we're still doing adjustments. And that's also another way to treat back pain. So this is just another tool in the box with the DRX 9000 because this is only for the lower back. We have people who have neck pain, we have people who have shoulder issues, knee problems, elbows, and so on and so forth. So the adjustment is still done. And the main purpose is to make sure that your entire spine is properly aligned. Again, from the bad posture and all the things we talked about, sedentary lifestyle, a lot of the times people develop misaligned spinal vertebrae. So the adjustment is just a very simple movement done on the specific individual bones, very, very light, to help the bone to come back to its normal place so that there's less pressure on the nerve. So
I'm laughing because you said very, very light. It does not feel very, very light. It is earth-shattering when you're having your bones put back in place.
It feels great. I mean, sometimes during the process, there's a bit of a shock and you may feel a little bit of tension here and there, but generally, most people realize that after the adjustment, they have a lot of relief, they're able to sleep better,
Yeah.
they're able to move better, pain comes down after a number of sessions. So we're still doing the adjustments, and it complements the decompression. Because if we decompress in a spine that is misaligned or it's all over the place, it's just a vicious cycle.
Yeah.
So whilst patients do the decompression, we also strongly recommend that they have their spine fully aligned.
Okay. Well, any takeaways for our audience just before we go?
Yes. So I would say that you need to take care of your spine. It's the framework of your entire body. So if that framework is out, nothing else works. So sit well, stay mobile, and make sure your spine is in perfect shape.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Naa Asheley Dordor. This is Nova Wellness Center. I walked in here a year ago. I couldn't walk. I was in tears. I was in pain. Dr. Naa took care of me, and I wear high heels every day. So if you have back pain, you know where to go. But more importantly, take care of your back, because you really don't want to have to deal with the pressures and the pain of having issues with your back. This is Healthy Thursday here on the AM show. Don't go anywhere.